Okay, hello everyone. Today we've got train party, let's call it. Now we're starting off. That was actually the setup for my base. The video I've made just before that. So just before I started recording my drama video, the AW6 Alliance just popped in, just to visited them to say hello, I guess, and that's what they left. Not much. Not good companion for the party, I guess. Just leaves the mess and terrible. But anyway, Mr. What's his name? Paula. I can't read that. It's Mustangs anyway. They have to run very quickly. So they can parallel us, I think. Yeah. And there you go. That's me. Now, that's not really the smartest thing to do, sending jets for, lots of anti-air units, but there you go. Just done it for show. And then we're moving into another map we are fighting on, where I put all my trains at the moment and having fun taking the bases on the train tracks. So that's what we'll do. So all the new guys, this is how you use trains. So whatever you've got a base which you can attract flak by anti-air train, that's what you use. So you don't need Breda, you don't need anything else. As long as the flags are shooting, then your B-12s will be shooting. So you do need a lot of anti-train units. So especially when we got a base with like a full flags. So in this case, I have to keep coming back to my the other map where I've got more resources and train bases, so I can make quickly more trains. I need to do some fast productions because otherwise it will just take ages. Yeah, we've got a couple of bases left on this map which we need to clear up soon. And guess who they belong to? Alliance started M, and then U, and then S, and so on. Now I guess it's the next few days, and unfortunately, Mr. Mustangs, you will have to go. You will have to go. Okay, what we got in here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those I've got in here. I think the guys are coming to help as well. So shortly we should have a little bit more power. How are we doing here? Okay. So that should give us 5 more sets. Hopefully that will be enough. Now the thing is that if I'm doing that on the on the different map, I need to go through the highway, so it just costs a little bit more fuel and time. So especially if we kind of in rush, then you know, time is quite important. So that's how it looks. You see, it's actually creating an M, and then perhaps we can make it T, and then we could do P as well. Voila, but we need to work on it. So, but it's quite nice. I like it. Oh, enforcement's coming. That's nice. Mr. Sparrow is not online because he's not doing anything. I mean, usually if you have a base with a full flax and the guy is online, he will definitely at least be producing flax. So most of these bases we are taking, you know, the people were not around, and that's the problem. And that's the problem with me on 1160. I'm just not around, and it's the reason why they keep taking these bases. Not because they're strong, it's because I'm not around. So now this is weird situation. You might find this in some occasion. You see, I mean, the flags kept shooting only in a certain position. Now here, I'll manage to park it, but I had the situations where there was only one particular place where the flags were shooting, and you couldn't stop train there. Very annoying, because you know, you can't just, you know, keep driving the train up and down, because it drives you crazy. So you may find that situation where you just basically you can't do that. You just need to send breeders or something else which just tracks the flag, so you can take it down. But yes, this one is not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, there's only a few left. Percentage goes quite well. But to be honest, I'm gonna have another video where we are using 50, I think it's 55 bombers. So with the 55 bombers, you know, attacking the base, this is roughly the speed of the damage. I mean, the speed of the bad damage is very similar to what I've got from trains at the moment. So we obviously need lots of breeders for that. You see, every time you go to the menu and then go back to the game, all the troops shooting at the same time. It's quite cool if you have this nice setup done. Look, beautiful, beautiful. I just love the sound of it. Yeah, so this guy is nearly done. And then we are on the train base. Now I skipped the part when I was actually taking the base, but yeah, there we go. Again, full flags, but we've got here, I don't know what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think it's 10 sets of B12s. That's a lot of power. Now, the train base was taken, and then we're moving on to the next one. This is how you do it. I mean, I've skipped a few parts so to keep the video short, but you know, in here, since we started, we've taken, I think, 5 or 6 bases, and that was all within the, I don't know, maybe an hour. So so you can see, if you're not around, and you know, people like these guys show up, there's no way you can protect yourself, and you will lose whatever is on the way, unfortunately. But in a way, it's a beauty of the game, right? If I'm not around, I'm losing bases, so, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. If I wouldn't lose the bases, then I guess the Mustangs would be very upset. And now at least they're, you know, kind of happy. Yeah, I think this one is the last one we do. So we need to also park the trains. But yes, that's what it is. That's what you do, how you do it. And it's a great fun. The only thing is that once you use the trains and you take all the bases along the track, then these trains are obsolete, really. And it's good if you have other maps where you can actually transport the trains and park them, because they just take in groups and military points. So this is it. That's the end of the train show, and I guess you need to wait for the next one. And the next one, we'll do a little trailer in a minute. Thank you for watching, and see you again. Don't forget to subscribe and like a video if you like it. See ya.